and pass a resolution to support the good efforts of the government and people of the Republic of China and Taiwan under the distinguished leadership of President Ma Ying-jeou's new initiative to finding a peaceful resolution on disputes over islands in East China Sea known as the East China Sea Peace Initiative. Those in favor, please say aye. Aye. Those not in favor, say no. The ayes have it.
Famara Fofana, Grts.
Hand washing saves lives. That is the message public health officials have been spreading across the country as part of activities marking Global Hand Washing Day. The main event was held in the Central River region where an intense sanitation campaign was launched by officials of the Ministry of Health and Social Welfare. Ramajata traveled with officials and he now reports.
December 17th, health officials are in the Central River region advancing a vital hand-washing crusade in more than 40 communities in the sprawling area. Here they move from one hamlet to another, sensitizing villagers, predominantly women and mothers, the main carers of children in homes.
Global Hand Washing Day is a campaign to motivate and mobilize millions around the world to wash their hands with soap and running water. The theme for this year is help more children reach their 5th birthday.
The drive to improve the nation's health and well-being is why public health officials are touring the Central River region, precisely in Sami Pachonki and its satellite communities, promoting the effect of a healthy lifestyle. Officials are celebrating the Global Hand Washing Day under a critical theme, seeking to especially ensure that children reach their 5th birthday. The message here is distinctly clear. Regular hand washing saves lives. From the 17th to the 22nd of December, commemorations of Global Hand Washing Day have been given a significant turn this time around with a whole week dedicated to fervent awareness raising programs focused on improving hygiene and sanitation in every quarter across the country.
Globally, over 6.9 million children, over 5 die each year. 2 of the top 3 causes of these deaths are due to pneumonia and diarrhea. As a region, CRI has registered 26% in 2011 and 27% in 2012 of under 5 children having pneumonia. There is 1% increase over cases for last year.
This year, children are the focal point, been given all attention as more teenagers under 5 continue to die from harmful contagions, generally caused by unhygienic conditions and germ infestations in domestic situations, which take over when people fail to observe simple sanitary methods. This is why, for the Central River Governor Gani Toure, it's wholly imperative to propel the hand-washing crusade amid frequent reminders to the public.
Children are, after all, everybody's business. The journey we started almost 2 years ago mapped a route of reaching a destination whereby the challenges of poor hygiene, which threatens our gains made in saving children in this country, is addressed in a smart, effective, and inclusive way.
Just the thing to put the day's message into greater perspective and enliven dramatization of hand washing and its benefits by school children and village women gave great essence to celebrations in Sami Pachonki, where previous campaigns by public health officials reaped huge success. Frequent hand washing with running water and soap at 4 critical times in the day is essential not only for one's well-being, but in saving many lives from the perils of lethal agents causing infections, which can be additionally dispelled by implementing the right sanitation facilities, exercising proper food handling mechanisms, and constant cleanliness.
The key message here is we want people to adopt positive behaviors towards hand washing, and that's what we are promoting. As I said, since yesterday we have been talking, or we've been raising awareness of the people, and here we are demonstrating in their presence so that they can be able to adopt positive behaviors, that is towards hand washing.
Here public health officials give villagers a step-by-step demonstration of hand washing methods after several engagements. It's a cross-cutting issue, significant in every quarter, from schools, communities, homes, to every public institution. The key word is accessing water to implement the right sanitation mechanisms against lethal agents. This is the surest prevention against diseases like diarrhea and infections. Ibrahim Jata, GRTS.
52 Gambians have returned home after trying without success to reach Libya. The returnees were handed over to the personnel of the Gambia Immigration Department on Tuesday morning. The repatriation exercise was facilitated by their International Organization for Migration. Famara Fofana has the details.
After spending almost a month in the wilderness, 52 young Gambian fortune hunters finally arrived home. The migrants who voluntarily lobbied for their repatriation Tuesday morning arrived at the Gambia-Senegal border crossing at Farafenni. This is the latest batch of Gambians received by the immigration authorities from Libya, pegging the number to 302 within 3 weeks. Recently, Libyan authorities announced the closure of their borders with a number of neighboring countries to stem the influx of illegal migrants using the volatile North African country as a springboard to Europe. This has left a number of Africans marooned in the country facing serious human rights abuses in the hands of locals. As a result, the Public Relations Officer of the Immigration Department, Superintendent Ensa Jawara, is predicting an increasing number of returnees from Libya. Government, he said, is making efforts to repatriate its citizens from Libya. Black Africans were widely accused of backing the late Libyan leader Muammar Gaddafi during the Libyan crisis 2 years ago, and as such have repeatedly come under attack in a number of reprisal attacks. The migrants who entered Libya through the infamous Barkway admitted that their journey to Libya was a total failure, as they face a lot of challenges. One Sankun Jabi, a native of Latikunda Sabiji, also among the returnees, disclosed that they face hostilities and xenophobic attacks from the Libyans. According to him, they were enslaved by their employers for most of their stay until they were later imprisoned and tortured by one rebel faction for months, until they were rescued by government authorities. The men between the ages of 20 and 30 looked exhausted and pathetic, but pleased to finally come home. They were escorted under tight security to the Farafenni police station, where they were screened and released. The return of these 52 men from Libya with harrowing tales of brutality will perhaps serve as a lesson to many a would-be migrant wishing to reach Fortress Europe through North Africa. They will now have to readjust to normal life after spending time in a place they will never forget. Famara Fofana, GRTS.
Sheikh Mamadou Lamin Niass, the Grand Marabout of the Niassan Brotherhood, recently paid a visit to his disciples in the Gambia. The aim of the visit is to strengthen the strong bonds between Banjul and Dakar. Mamadou Asjala has details of the conference organized on the night of the arrival of the Grand Marabout.
The arrival of Grand Marabout Sheikh Mohamedou Lamin Ibrahim Niass in Banjul was a historic moment to faithful of the Tijaniya Brotherhood in the Gambia. With his delegation from Medina Baye, Senegal, Niass arrived in Banjul with the objective of strengthening the strong Islamic ties that bond Dakar and Banjul. The Sheikh on arrival in Banjul was welcomed by eminent scholars, among them Alhaji Muntaha Faye, and later led to Bundung, where an Islamic conference was staged at the residence of Alhaji Taib Joub. The conference commenced with the recitation of the Holy Quran.
والليل إذا سجى ما ودعك ربك وما قلى وللآخرة خير لك من الأولى ولسوف يعطيك ربك فترضى.
Speaking at the Islamic conference organized to sensitize the masses on the importance of brotherhood in Islam, Sheikh Ibrahim Niass expressed gratitude over the great ventures undertaken by disciples